There is a huge update coming to PS Plus this November. There will be 18 games free to play right away. Yeah, you heard me right, 18 games. In this video we are gonna quickly break them down, so you know once and for all if you are going to make the jump to PS5 right away, or wait a little while. Here's every game so far revealed in the PS Plus collection dropping on November 12th. Before getting into the video, make sure to subscribe the channel, and select bell icon for notifications. Let's start with the games that have never appeared on PS Plus before, and the biggest game on the list is God of War, the 2018 Game of the Year. Which in many people's eyes is the game of the generation, playing as Kratos as he leads Greek mythology behind to venture into the lands of Odin and Thor and Norse mythology, a blend of hack and slash action reaction based combat and puzzle solving along the way. But the story is another huge selling point. As we discover secrets about the God of War and his family, this game has so many 10 out of 10 review scores. It will blow your mind. Another PlayStation exclusive is Days Gone, a zombie apocalypse game, in which cannibalistic freakers are trying to eat you alive. Playing as Deacon, we survive the outbreak and move freely around the open world. Thanks to the motorcycle. Due to many patches and updates, the game is in a far better place than it was when released in 2019. And from November it's all yours. Persona 5 is yet another exclusive title on PS4. This is a role-playing game following the schedule of a Tokyo high school. Over the year we discover some special powers in the game. Persona games can be a bit daunting at first, as there is an element of dungeon crawling, digital novels, and even sim-like social scenarios, so if you're still thinking this isn't the game for you, when November arrives, you can try it for free without putting your money for the game. You'll be surprised how great this series is. Back in 2001 and 2005, two brilliant games released. These were ICO and Shadow of the Colossus. There was a third game planned, but it didn't see the light of day until 2016, and finished that trilogy. The Last Guardian has never appeared on PS Plus before, but in November it will, so if you've ever wanted to play as a young boy with a half-bird dog thing following you around, your prayers are answered. There are more PlayStation exclusives and timed exclusives are there, but we had them on PS Plus before, so I'll quickly go over them now. Let's see the third-person action-adventure style games. First, The Last of Us Remastered, once again stays attached to PS Plus and the journey of Ellie and Joel through zombified America. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End finishes up the Nathan Drake storyline in epic fashion. Infamous Second Son was on PS Plus back in 2017 and gave us superpowers and an open world with a morality system, which lets us be good or downright evil. The PS4 exclusives keep on coming. Bloodborne returns to PS Plus in November, which is everything but another game in the Soul series. You know the drill, these games are punishment. As you slowly venture forward you will die, time and time again. These games are for the hardcore purists. There's more exclusive games. Until Dawn will return to PS Plus, as we play through an interactive horror story perfect for the kids. No, it's certainly most not perfect for the kids. It is filled with anxiety and jump scares. If platforming is your jam, then note that Ratchet and Clank are coming back to PS Plus too. A perfect chance to be reacquainted before the new Rift Apart sequel drops. And the last PlayStation console exclusive is the return of Detroit, Become Human, taking control of many synthetic humans as we choose our own adventure to fight oppression or to run and hide. This is the game with multiple paths and endings, with tons of replayability. We still have 7 more games to go through. 6 of them are brand new to PS Plus. Let's start with horror. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard takes the third-person game and shoves it in first person, as we take on a new protagonist to find his lost wife. This game is filled with poop your pants moments, especially in the first 3 hours, and it's PSVR compatible too, which honestly is one of the scariest thing. If you prefer to brawl, Then check out Mortal Kombat X. This isn't the latest game on the platform in the series, but still a highly accomplished fighter with stylized brutal action, throughout a great game to settle disputes at home. Cooperative hunting. If you have never played a Monster Hunter game before, try Monster Hunter World. You and 3 other buddies prepare to track down, take down, or capture a legendary animal, then use their body parts to create new armor sets and weapons, allowing the squad to take on the next tier of hunt. It's so addictive with the right people, and with regular crossover events, like Ryu from Street Fighter popping up, there is content for months. There's an online first-person shooter, included in the collection, Battlefield 1, the World War I outing from 2016, packed with tons of game modes, but to be honest, not many people play this one online these days. It was released in 2016, remember, but the campaign is still eye-opening. Remember when Fallout games were great, which brings us to Fallout 4. Another open-world apocalypse, filled with toxic creatures and tentative alliances, Fallout 4 is a classic of our time. Let's not let Fallout 76 ruin this moment, and we can't have a PS Plus collection without a Final Fantasy game. Well, this time it's Final Fantasy 15, released in 2016. This iteration of the franchise includes the real-time battle system, which makes every encounter more impactful than the previous turn-based combat. Other than that, this is the role-playing game, and this time there's a flying car too. Last game on the list is Batman Arkham Knight, the final part of the Arkham series, although we now know this timeline is continued in the upcoming Suicide Squad game, so right now is a good time to look for references to that game's continuity using Batman's detective vision, and the utterly brilliant Arkham fighting system too. So there we have it, 18 games completely free coming to PS Plus in November. It is like there is something for all PlayStation players from classic games. You'll download and play these games directly. It's not a streaming service, and Sony said the entire collection will be available when the PS5 launches on November 12th. The PlayStation Plus collection should make for a decent way of padding out your game library in the launch period of PS5. I'd love to know your thoughts about the games. Do let me know in the comments. Have a great day.